Public speaking. Just hearing those two words is enough to make a lot of our hearts start hammering, right? But what if you could actually turn that fear into real, solid confidence? Well, that's exactly what we're going to break down today, focusing on three big pillars: how you prepare, how you command the room, and, most importantly, your mindset. You know that feeling, right? Your heart starts pounding out of your chest, your palms get all sweaty. It's a totally physical reaction. It's your body's old school fight or flight mode kicking in, making you feel like you're facing down a saber-toothed tiger when you're really just in front of a few colleagues. And hey, if that sounds familiar, you are so not alone. This is one of the most common fears out there. But here's the best part. Confidence is not some magical trait you're born with. Not at all. It's a skill. And like any skill, you can build it, you can practice it, and you can absolutely master it. All right, so where do we even begin building that skill? It all starts with our first pillar: prepare to win. Because true, unshakable confidence, it's earned long before you ever step foot on that stage. Honestly, the single best way to calm those nerves is to know your stuff, inside and out. When you're the expert in the room on your topic, you can stop worrying about what you're going to say and start focusing on how you're going to say it. Think of it like this: your knowledge is your armor. Okay, so a lot of people think they need to write out a full script, word for word. But that can be a trap. It often makes you sound kind of robotic, and you end up just trying to memorize words instead of actually connecting with people. Bullet points, though, they are your secret weapon. They guide you, they keep you on track, but they don't lock you in. This lets your natural voice come through, and if you lose your train of thought, it's so much easier to just glance down and find your spot. So, here's a really simple, effective way to practice. First, obviously, know your topic deeply. Second, and this is a big one, practice out loud. Hearing the words come out of your own mouth is so different from reading them in your head. It builds muscle memory. Third, memorize your opening and your closing. Nailing that first line gives you incredible momentum, and a powerful close is what people remember. And finally, time yourself. You'll know your pacing and you won't have to rush. And don't forget, preparation is physical too. Try to get a good night's sleep, drink plenty of water on the day of your talk, and maybe go easy on the coffee. Caffeine can really amplify those jitters. You wouldn't run a marathon without prepping your body, right? Well, public speaking is kind of the same thing. It's a performance event. Okay, you've done the prep work, now what? It's time for pillar 2, command the room. These are the things you can do with your body to project confidence, even if you're still feeling a little shaky on the inside. Your body language says so much before you even speak a word. So plant your feet about shoulder width apart, feel grounded and steady, kind of like a tree. Roll your shoulders back, open up your chest, and keep that chin up. Use your hands to gesture. It actually helps you think. And please, don't forget to smile. A real smile is like a magnet. It relaxes you and your audience at the same time. Now, if you feel that wave of panic starting to creep in, I want you to try this. It's the 4-2-4 breath. You just breathe in slowly for 4 seconds, hold it for 2, and then breathe out slowly for 4. It's so simple, but it's a powerful biological hack. It literally slows down your heart rate and tells your nervous system, hey, we're okay, we're in control. Trying to make eye contact to the whole room of people can be a lot. So don't. Instead, use this little trick called the triangle method. Just pick 3 friendly-looking faces in the audience, one on the left, one in the middle, and one on the right. Then, as you talk, you just gently shift your gaze between those 3 people. To everyone else, it looks like you're connecting with the whole room, but for you, it just feels like 3 easy one-on-one conversations. Just like a musician tunes their guitar or an athlete warms up before a game, you gotta warm up your instruments, which is your body and your voice. Right before you go on, do a few shoulder rolls, shake the tension out of your hands, and maybe say a few tongue twisters. Then say your very first sentence out loud. It's like flipping a switch in your brain that says, okay, it's go time. We've covered the prep. We've covered the physical side. Now for the final, and maybe the most important pillar: own your confidence. This is all about the internal game, the mindset shift that changes everything. You know that little voice of fear in your head? It loves the spotlight. It's always whispering things like, what if they get bored? What if I forget what to say? You have to consciously choose to take the spotlight off your fear and shine it on your message. Because what you have to say is way more important than your anxiety. This right here, this is a total game changer. It's the difference between a performing mindset and a sharing mindset. See, when you're performing, it's all about you, being perfect, avoiding judgment. But when you're sharing, it's all about them. Your goal shifts from trying to impress people to simply trying to be useful. And when that's your goal, almost all the pressure just melts away.
So let's be real. What happens if you make a mistake? Because you might. It happens to literally everyone. The secret is, don't panic. Just pause. Take a quiet breath, glance at your notes if you need to, and then just keep going. Trust me, the audience probably won't even notice unless you make a big deal out of it. Your calm is your superpower.
This is something you have to burn into your brain. That room full of people, they are not your enemies. They are on your side. They showed up because they're curious about what you have to say. They are rooting for you. They want you to do a great job.
Okay, so the speech is over, people are clapping, but your work isn't quite done yet. This is where the confidence building continues, and it all comes down to the number one.
After every single talk, I want you to find the one thing you did well. Maybe you really nailed your opening, or maybe your gestures felt really natural. Whatever it is, find that one win and actually celebrate it. This isn't about being arrogant, it's about training your brain to look for the positive. Confidence is built on a stack of these small, celebrated victories.
So let's bring this all home. Learning this skill isn't really just about conquering a fear, it's about unlocking your voice. You have ideas, experiences, and a unique perspective that the world needs. So the real question isn't, what if I'm nervous? The real question is, who out there needs to hear what you have to say?